Dear student, now we see problem number 20 from chapter number 1, rotational dynamics. Now let I explain what the given in problem. A big dumbbell is prepared by using uniform rod of mass. So this is the mass of rod, 60 gram, and length 20 centimeter. So this is the length. Two identical solid spheres of mass, 50 gram, and radius 10 centimeter. Each are at two ends of rod. Calculate moment of inertia of dumbbell when rotated about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to the length. Now let me draw a diagram. You can see this rod whose length is 20 centimeter. So this length is 10 centimeter and this length is 10 centimeter. Okay, this axis is passing through the center of the rod. The solid sphere having radius 10. So this solid sphere having radius 10. This also having radius 10. Now here you can see the total distance h, means total distance between center of sphere and the center of the rod is 20 centimeter. So this distance is also 20 centimeter. Now let's see the given here. So for rod, mass is 60 gram, length is 20 centimeter. For sphere, mass of the sphere is 50 gram, radius is 10 centimeter. Now we find out mi of rod first. Mi of rod about an axis which is passing through center of the rod and perpendicular to its length about this axis. The formula is ml square by 12. M is 60 multiplied by L is 20 square divided by 12. After solving this, we get 2000 gram centimeter square is the moment of inertia of rod. Now we find out moment of inertia of sphere about an axis passing through this center of the rod, means about this axis we have to find out moment of inertia of sphere. So we use parallel axis theorem. So by parallel axis theorem we can write IO is equal to IC plus MS square. IC is the moment of inertia of sphere about an axis passing through center. So it is 2 by 5 mr square plus mh square, and h is 20 here. So after substituting mass, means this m 50, r is 10 square, and this 2 by 5 as it is. Then m 50, h is here 20, you can see in the diagram. After solving this calculation, we get it is 2000, and this multiplication is 400 into 50. It is 20,000. 20,000 plus 2000 is 22,000. So 22,000 is mi of one sphere. So two spheres are there. So we can write the moment of inertia of both the sphere is 22,000 plus 22,000 means 44,000. Now we can find out moment of inertia of system, which they ask in a problem. So by using this formula, moment of inertia of the system is equal to moment of inertia of rod plus moment of inertia of sphere. Moment of inertia of rod is 2000 and For one sphere it is 22,000. So both the sphere means 2 into 22. So we can write 44,000 and plus rod is 2,000, 46,000. So moment of inertia of this system is 46,000 gram centimeter square. Now next problem we have to see, and it is problem number 21. Let's see what they give. A flywheel used to prepare earthenware pot is set into rotation at 100 rpm. This is the frequency they given. It is in the form of disc of mass 10 kg and radius 0.4 meter. A lump of clay to be taken equivalent to particle of mass 1.6 kg fall on it and adheres to it at a certain distance x from the center. Calculate x if wheel now rotate at 80 rpm. Then this is the first frequency they given n1, the second frequency n2. Now this is the mass of disk, this is the radius of the disk, and this is the distance. This distance we can, this is the mass small m, okay, and the distance is x. Now let me represent everything in a diagram. So this is a disk, it is rotating about this axis. Now at this point a lump of clay falls, which is at a distance x from the center. Now here we have to calculate this distance x. Now here angular momentum is conserved, so we can use conservation of angular momentum. So here you can see the given n1 100 rpm, mass of disk 10 kg, radius is 0.4 meter, mass of this a lump of clay 1.6 kg. Now the second frequency is 80 rpm. Now by conservation of angular momentum, we can write I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. Omega 1 we can write 2 pi n1. This 2 pi get cancelled. So we get formula I1 n1 is equal to I2 n2. Now we substitute here I1 is, so it's a disk and about center moment of inertia is mr square by 2 into n1. I2 is moment of inertia of disk plus this lump of clay moment of inertia. It is mr square by 2 plus mx square and into this n2 as it is. Now we have to substitute values and we have to solve this equation to find out x. Now here we substitute m r square divided by these 2 and 100. So here also we substitute this mr square by 2 plus this m and this x square into this multiplied by 80. Now here we can cancel, this 0, 0 get cancelled. Okay. Then this 10 as it is, 4 square is 16 and this 10 raised to minus 1 square is 10 raised to minus 2 into this 10 divided by 2. Now here 10 into 16 into 10 raised to minus 2 as it is divided by 2 plus 1.6 into x square in a bracket and outside 8. Now we have to simplify it more. So this 16 by 2 is 8 and this 10 and this 10 is 10 raised to 2 and this 10 raised to 2 get cancelled. So 16 by 2 is 8. Now here 16 by 2 8. 8 into 10 80. 80 into 8 640 into this 10 raised to minus 2 plus 1.6 into 8 is 12.8 and this x square. Now this equation 640 into 10 raised to minus 2 is equivalent to 6.4. So we can write 8 minus 6.4 is equal to 12.8 into x square. 8 minus 6.4. It is coming 1.6. 1.6 is equal to 12.8 x square. So x square is equal to 1.6 divided by 12.8. So x square is equal to 1 by 8. So this division is coming 1 by 8. So we can write x is equal to 1 upon root 8. So we get answer x is equal to 1 by root 8 meter. 1 by root 8 is equivalent to 0.35 meter. Now next problem. Problem number 22 from exercise. Now let's see what is inside it. Starting from rest. So initially object is at rest. Object roll down along the incline that rises by 3 in every 5. So it rises 3 in every 5. So let I show you in diagram. So this is 3 and this is 5. The object gains speed of root 10 meter per second as it travel a distance 5 by 3 meter along the incline. What can be the possible shape of the object? Now we have to decide which object is this. Now here given initially object is starting from rest, so initial velocity 0. This is the final velocity root 10 meter per second. Displacement is this 5 by 3 meter. Now we can use kinematical equation here. By kinematical equation, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. But in this formula, this acceleration is the rolling acceleration. So that formula is g sine theta divided by 1 plus k square by r. So that we have to substitute. So v square is equal to u square plus 2. So this is a and this is s. Now we substitute the values and we solve this equation for k square by r square. This k square by r square we have to find out. By using k square by r square, we can decide the object. Now here we substitute this v is 10, initial velocity is 0, and this 2 as it is, and this bracket is g is 10. We have taken g as a 10. So g we have to take 10 meter per second square. So g sine theta. Now sine theta you can see from diagram. So this is theta. Sine theta means opposite side upon hypotenuse, means 3 by 5. So g sine theta divided by 1 plus k square by r square into 5 by g. So this 5 by 3 and this 3 by 5 get cancelled. So 2 into this 10. So here 10 upon 1 plus k square by r square is. This is root 10 square is 10. So this 10 get cancelled. So this 1 plus k square by r square we can transfer to this side. So we get 1 plus k square by r square is equal to 2. So this 1 we can shift to that side. So it is 2 minus 1, 1. So we get k square by r square is 1. And k square by r square is 1 for object ring or hollow cylinders. So therefore the object is hollow cylinder. Now how it is 1 for this? So you know that for ring, moment of inertia is mr square. So k we can write I by m. So we can substitute m r square by m. So k is equal to root r square. So squaring both sides. So k square is equal to r square. So k square by r square is equal to 1 for ring. So therefore, so this object is a ring.